Hello. So let's talk about Car Wars. It's a Steve Jackson's game, and it's been around for a long time. When it first came out, it came out around 1980, 81 maybe, and the first editions came in like a 4x7 Ziploc bag or a pocket box, which is these. So that usually means that these are first edition. Car Wars was very acclaimed at the time, lasted a super long time, and I believe there's been a Kickstarter to get it up and running again. It won lots of awards, and it has inspired many things. It helped come from Mad Max and the Road Warrior. There was Battle Cars, it's a Games Workshop thing, Dark Future, Auto Duel, Freeway Fighter, Interstate 76. It also inspired video games. It's been around a long time. These, I believe, came out in like about 1983, 82, anywhere between 81 and 83. It's been world renowned, and actually when it first came out, it had a great reception. So before we unbox these, or at least take a look what's inside, because this is the core game, and these two other pocketbooks are like expansions. So before we open these up, let's go to other stuff. It is kind of like a RPG meets card game meets board game. You have a vehicle planning sheet. These are just photocopies, but they'll give you an example. The expansions go into trailers, bus, RVs. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic cycle record sheet. And you gotta have these for your vehicles that you play in the game. The game is often played on maps. So this is the Auto Duel Quarterly. And then this is a Car Wars expansion set. So in here, it gives you optional rules. And this is expansion set number 5, Double Arena. So these give you maps, a couple extra rules. See, like in this one, 2 new arenas for your Car Wars adventures. The set includes 2 double-sided 21 by 32 inch map sheets, complete instructions, and a 4x7 sheet of new full-color dueling vehicles. Because without miniatures, it was all chits or little cardboard cutouts. The map sheet combines to form 2 different arenas, the Buffalo Municipal Coliseum and the Dunbarton Slayland Arena in Oakland, California. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. To use the supplement, you must use the basic Car Wars game. The Sunday Driver supplement will be helpful in understanding the background. And then this one, the Armadillo Auto Duel Arena. The Armadillo Auto Duel Arena has launched many adventurers on their quest for death or glory. This set includes the arena map, complete instructions, combat scenarios, covering a week's schedule at the arena, and 16 color rec counters, 1 for each car in the original Car Wars game. To use this supplement, you must have the basic Car Wars. And then, what had happened is there's lots of good reception on it, so they started actually coming out with their Auto Duel Quarterly, which is their little magazine. First one came out in about 1983, and it's a quarterly magazine that provides campaign seeds, scenarios, vehicles, mock advertising, new weapons and accessories, as well as rules, questions, and answers. If you were a subscriber, you received a bonus in the form of an extra cutout or cartoon of the protective mailing cover. The quarterly magazine was started by Steve Jackson Games to support the worldwide group of players officially known as the American Auto Duel Association. There was about 40 issues before it was folded into Pyramid Magazine, which itself shifted to online publication only a few years later. So when this is volume 2 number 2, volume 2 number 4, original price was $250. And just to give you a quick idea of what's actually inside one of these, it's all black and white. Gives you encounters, payoffs, a little bit of art, some advertising, summer 2034, and then just a little bit of moving back to Berkeley, California Auto Duel HQ in 2010. So, and then on the back cover, Pioneer Products, how the forehand of the field. And then this one, number 4, just a flip through, Telethon, a Card Wars role-playing adventure, and Night Sword, plus our regular features. So in here, it gives you a chance to order, shows the context, departments. This is all the mock advertising, a little short story, some more scenarios set up, references, the AADA news, so everyone can keep up to date. And there you go. And then here's the back, the same kind of advertising that we saw in that other one. Then another one that we have here, expansion set number 6, the AADA vehicle guide counters. So in here actually goes along with this. So this was an expansion for 2 to 8 people, about 90-minute game time, came about in around 1984. Over 150 black and white color them yourselves counter ready for action. Counters for every vehicle in the AADA vehicle guide in many of their variants, 153 in all. Everything from subcompacts to buses with motorcycles, trucks, trailers, helicopters, and the set also includes trike counters for 3-wheeled combat on and off the roads. So in here, this is where all the counters would be, and it's unpunched. So you'd have to cut each one out, and it gives you that option to color it in with pencil crayons or whatever you want. So you can actually add some color. Color them yourselves, and there are plenty of vehicles to choose from. Should you come out second best in a duel, each counter has a wrecked version of the same vehicle on the back. Just flip it over and plot your revenge. 4 4x7 black and white counter sheets printed on both sides, an insert sheet, coloring advice, and a complete key, listing each vehicle's name, where you can find it on the vehicle's guide, and a Ziploc bag. It all comes in. So this is one of the Ziploc bags compared to one of the clamshells. So inside here, it breaks down all the vehicles that is available in this expansion. And then it gives you a little bit of stats about it, and then in that Ziploc bag gives you the actual counters that you can put on the field itself. Another expansion was Convoy. Convoy is basically an adventure. It's for 1 to 6 players, came out probably around the same time, around 84, maybe 85. And Lexington to Memphis, 400 miles, 13 hours if you make it. You'll earn a quick 100 grand. If you fail, a city dies. Convoy is Card Wars adventures for 1 to 6 players, part of the Card Wars series. So this is the front. And then on the back, it's basically what I just said. Warning, Convoy cannot be played by itself. You must have the original Card Wars. That we'll get to right away. And just to give a quick flip over, it gives everyone a nice little breakdown, shows how to set up the board a little bit, what's happening, pickups, everything's broke down to numbers, a little bit of art, some crashes, and it's a quick race to Memphis. Play Convoy before reading this. So we'll put that over. And then we have 2 supplements and then the main game. Card Wars, this is what you need. This is the basic rules. This is the truck stop chits, which would go with that. Sunday drivers, which would go with that. And then this is the chits that would come with this. It's all been cut, and in here, a little bit of advertising for the Card Wars magazine on the front. And then on the back, it gives you a little breakdown of what's in this game and what it's about. Because it is 30 years old, the coloring, whatever glue that they used on there, has changed the color of the actual things, and the glue does let off after a while. So that's something to pay attention to when you get it. In there you get a catalog. This is all cut down into accessories, but this is the basic rules right here. And then you have the highway and maps, and then of course your chits. So when you open up the truck stop, this was another supplement to the game. It came out in 1983, so it's actually same era, and it's a supplement that you definitely need the main rules to play, but this gives you the movement and combat rules for using 18-wheelers. It comes with regular and wrecked counters for every rig available in this expansion, in a map of a typical fortified truck stop in America of 2033. So in this, you would get your chits, which you would have to cut out. And then when you actually take a look in here, you get your expansion rules. And this is a quick keeping the characters alive, just all black and white. This is just a quick rules and breakdown of how to play this supplement or how to use this in your game. You come out with your map, black and white, and then of course you have your catalog and then another advertising for Auto Duel Quarterly. Let's take a look at one of these catalogs since we have a little bit of time. It shows all the expansions available, a little bit of a breakdown, lots of little advertising for the Auto Duel Champions, Globo Toon, the cartoon role-playing game, Globo, a very particular game. Here's a little bit of Illuminati, your order form, Ogre, which they've done a Kickstarter for, in which revamped that, Jev, Battlesuit, Shockwave, the Ogre book, Undead, Necromancer, Killer,